So I've heard your cries. I've heard you guys ask for it. You guys want an updated shield build. A build that feels powerful in Title Update 11, that makes you feel strong, that cannot be destroyed, and that all of you guys enjoy playing with. And when I tell you guys, this solo shield build right here is amazing. And if you want a build that you will not die, that you will just pretty much go through any mission you want, well, this shield build is for you. As you guys can see, I was taking a lot of damage here, right? A lot of damage, but with the armor regen I have on this build, with the way this build is set up for re-healing its shield, it's amazing. And there should be no reason why this shield ever goes down. So in this video, guys, I will be showing you guys how to make the unstoppable, undefeatable, indestructible shield build of Title Update 11. And not only that, you should be able to hit if you plan the build right? Like if you spec into the right stats, if you use the talent to its ability, hit for about 1.5, 2 million max in the head with the pistol. So just keep that in mind. We'll go through the build. I'll show you exactly what you guys need to do to make sure that you guys can pull off those types of numbers. If you guys are still having questions afterwards, let me know. If there's any way you would improve the build, remember, these are all templates. If you guys have fun with them, they're definitely a way to improve every build out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. This one is probably, I like to call it the easy boy build. You don't really have to worry about too much. You use the shield, you use your pistol, and you put in work. And so this is heroic gameplay right here. So not legendary, but heroic, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be able to solo any heroic mission, and you don't even have to have that much of aim. Just aim for the head, pull the trigger, let your shield defend you. Easy work, right? I did this mission right here in about 12 minutes or so. So that's enough talking. Let's break down the build. So the build itself has a 1.7 million armor, yes, and wait till you see this shield health. Now we are running 2 reds, 5 blues, 1 yellow. Now the stats you will see, guys, are going to be with the full buff active on the backpack. So look at this. We have 71,000 armor regeneration. We have a 19 million shield health. Yes, 19 million shield health, right? We're in this mission right here. That's why this is just amazing. So the way this build is spec'd, we are using the technician class. It's built around the Liberty because you're always going to be using Liberty. The Liberty is a great shield pistol. We have 15% pistol damage, 9% damage to targets out of cover, but it has this talent called Liberty or Death. Hits grant 2% weapon damage, stacks up to 30 times. So that means you can have up to 60% weapon damage on this. Now, headshots consume all the stacks, but that repairs your shield by 3% per stack. So you can have a full shield if you have full stacks and you hit it once, right? That is completely amazing right there. Now, when I tell you this thing still hits hard, look, 507,000. Now, this does have a complete buff right now, so my backpack has buffed this up. We're getting that extra 30% damage, extra 30% skill haste, skill power, like everything is. That's why this build is so powerful right now. The Memento backpack, right? Because it gives us weapon damage, it gives us armor, skill tier, headshot damage is the mod on there, but remember, for every trophy collected, you gain additional 1% weapon damage. So we have a full stack of 30%, 30% skill efficiency, so that helps out our shield, right? And then 3% armor regeneration, and that's why you saw we were sitting around 71,000 armor regeneration on this build. Now, every time I pick up, right, every time I pick up a trophy, I'll get 10% extra weapon damage, but I'll also get 50% extra bonus armor, plus an additional 5% skill efficiency. That's why running this build, you shouldn't have any trouble keeping your shield up at all times. Now, for the mask, we do want to be able to get some damage out, so we're running the Punch Drunk mask. We have 20% pistol damage, but we're going to actually switch out to another Punch Drunk mask because I think I had the wrong one equipped, right? So, yeah, we're going to go to this one because we don't need that skill damage on there. We could re-roll it, but we don't need it. So we went with the one that has more weapon damage. So that means we're going to hit even harder. So if we actually check out our Liberty, you'll notice that we have 20% headshot damage because that's what the Punch Drunk mask does. And then we're going to put a headshot gear mod on there. So definitely want to stack those headshot gear mods on there. And look, our damage on our Liberty went up 514,000 now. And then we have armor regeneration. So if you want to put hazard protection or armor regeneration, whatever way you want to go, those are probably going to be your key ones to go to if you're going to run any types of blues on this build. Now we are running the 4-piece Foundry set, and why is it so good? Because the 2-piece gives us 10% armor, 3-piece gives us 1% armor regen, so we're sitting at 4% armor regen on this build. We have 50% shield health, and then we have makeshift repairs. Whenever you or your shield takes damage, 20% of that is repaired to both over 15 seconds. Now we are using the chest piece, so that's going to increase the repair up to 30%. So that's amazing. 30% repair over 15 seconds, plus we already getting healed. It's just amazing. Now for the rolls, we're running armor, hazard protection, which I can tell you, you could run armor regeneration or hazard protection, but we already have enough armor regeneration. So that's why I feel like putting some hazard protection definitely helps out. And then we have 8.7% headshot damage mod on there. So you do want to put those headshot damage mods because that's where you're really aiming for, right? You want to hit those headshots because that's where you're going to get the most damage, most bang for your buck with this build. If we dive into the holster, this is our second piece of Foundry. We have armor, and then I decided to roll headshot damage. Now, if you feel you don't need that hazard protection or armor regeneration, recommend rolling headshot damage. Knee pads, same thing, armor, headshot damage. For the gloves, I decided to go armor regeneration. I think I'm going to take off that armor regeneration there and put headshot damage, stack some more headshot damage on the build. The shield, you want the Bulwark shield. This is going to give you the most health, 19 million when we're at full buffs, right? Because we are at tier 6 shield, plus we're running the Artificer Hive, and that's going to keep us healing. We just leave it on our back. It will keep us up and going. Now, if we look at the damage on the pistol, right, we're going to have 9.6% critical hit chance, 30% critical hit damage, but where it really shines is that headshot damage at 183%, right? 183% headshot damage. And that's why it still has enough damage to clear missions pretty quick, right? I did this one, I want to say it took me about 12 minutes, a full mission, which isn't too bad, right? On heroic, on the hardest difficulty, you could do most missions except legendary, of course. But yeah, so you can see I'm still putting down these enemies pretty quick, right? So definitely you can put out damage with it. Survivability is 100% there. If you're watching my health bar, you can see how the armor regen kicks in when I'm running around, right? You can see how the makeshift is keeping me up when I do take damage on my shield, right? Just so much armor regeneration, so much healing going on there that it keeps me up, and it's pretty hard to die with this build, right? For some reason your shield has to go down for you to actually die with this build, but 100% like this build. I think you guys will enjoy this build, and I think this with the new exotic backpack actually gives its own flair of D3, right? If you guys remember D3 from Division 1, this is what this is reminding me of, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of shield builds, and I think once title update 11 has been out long enough, we're gonna see some pretty crazy shield builds going forward, at least on the PvE side. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions about this build, use the comment section down below. But until the next Division 2 video, Nothing But Skills is out.